Does anybody remember color power? No, I don't mean power color, which still exists. Well, if you do somehow remember color power, then these are from the same guys. They rebranded in 2005, and now they're known as Club3D. Club3D has been around a long time in the graphics card business. They were the first to bring you AGP slot graphics from what was then known as ATI Technologies, which is now the AMD graphics that we know and love. In 2013, they dropped NVIDIA support and went full AMD. Their latest iteration of AMD graphics cards come with their Poker Series branding, which includes RoyalQueen, Royal King, and Royal Ace products that feature custom cooling solutions. Today we're taking a closer look at the RoyalQueen lineup. While it may not feature the factory overclocks and custom PCB solutions like the Royal King and Royal Ace lineups, they do feature CoolStream, which is their brand of cooling technology. We've also got their Royal Flush software, which is their overclocking suite designed to let you squeeze as much performance out of your hardware as possible. Starting off with the baby card right here, we have the R7 260X. It's got the usual AMD special sauced, second generation GCN architecture, Crossfire, True Audio, iFinity, PowerTune, Zero Core, Mantle, and all that good stuff. The memory modules that they use are 128-bit GDDR5, and you've got 2 gigs on this particular card, clocked at 6500 megahertz. The GPU itself is a Bon Air XTX that boosts to 1.1 gigahertz and has 896 stream processors. Looking at the cooler design itself, you've got a squared off design for the fan shroud, a normal height fan, that is to say 2 slots, a single copper heat pipe, a fairly spaced out fin design, and your standard 6-pin power connector. Of course, it's also got a crossfire finger in the usual spots. When it comes to ports, you've got 2 DVI, 1 HDMI, and 1 full-size display port. Over here, we've got the next card in the lineup, which is the R9 270X. It features a 256-bit memory bus, and there's 2 gigs of memory on that particular bus right there, but there is one that comes with 4 gigs, and the memory is clocked at 5600 megahertz. The Caraco XT GPU on board clocks to speeds up to 1.08 gigahertz and has 1280 stream processors. This card makes use of a full metal shroud that encases 2 low-profile fans with 11 fan blades on each, unlike the 260X that has a 9-blade design on its single fan. The features are kind of unique on this one, so it has a 4 copper heat pipe design with 2 of them connecting the heatsink to the fin array and 2 more carrying the heat from the bottom of the fin array to the extremities like you would normally expect. The ports are the same story, 2 DVI, 1 HDMI, 1 DisplayPort, and a crossfire finger. For power, you've got 2 6-pin PCI Express connectors. The third card we have today is the R9 280X. Memory density takes another step up with 3 gigs of 384-bit GDDR5 memory clocked at 6 gigahertz. This time, clock speeds are up to 1 gigahertz on the GPU, and this is a Tahiti XTL GPU. Getting into the higher-end cards means a little bit more custom craftsmanship, including a full-length custom backplate for passive cooling and rigidity, although the cooling it doesn't do that much. Also, there's a neat Club3D cutout on it, which is actually kind of hefty. Did I say hefty? Because I meant nifty. The cooler has a beefy 3 heat pipe design that wraps around the whole card in an S shape, and this non-reference heatsink is cooled by dual fans surrounded by a squared-off shroud with a similar styling to the 260X. This one does have a non-standard port arrangement, including 2 mini DisplayPort, 1 HDMI, and 1 DVI, but there's the standard dual fingers for crossfire in their usual location, allowing you to crossfire up to 4 of these cards. Power requirements are taken care of by a side-mounted 8-pin and 6-pin connector. And finally, this one's really cool. We've got this little interesting piece of hardware. It used to be that in order to get more displays than the number of connectors on the back of a card, all you could do was add a cheapo secondary card, an R5 250 or something like that. Well, Club3D has decided to create this. It's the multi-stream transmission or transport, I think, wheels hub, and it's really meant for productivity. It is an easy way to add on monitors without extra graphics cards. It's great for people who might only have 1 PCI Express slot, such as mini ITX gamers, and it even works with tablets and notebooks like the Surface Pro 2, and lets you drive up to 3 external displays in addition to the 1 port that is already able to drive a display on the device. It is essentially a DisplayPort splitter or hub, and it does come with a power adapter as it is active, and it of course supports DisplayPort++, which means HDMI, VGA, and DVI signals with passive adapters. The ports are fully HTCP compliant and support everything you would expect from a DisplayPort 1.2 port, including audio streams, 12-bit color depth, dual-link DVI, 2560 by 1600 at 60 Hz for all 3 monitors. Pretty freaking awesome. So you just plug that into a DisplayPort port, and then you got 3 more on the other side. The one thing we managed to not cover in that time. Thank you for watching, guys. Comment below. Tell me what is your favorite AMD card of all time. And I'm going to get in before you guys, and I'm going to say 9500 Pro. Before they did the rearrangement of the memory modules and made it so you couldn't soft mod them. Yeah, I'm on to you, ATI. Hit that subscribe button because very soon on Unpacked, we're going to show off their high-end Royal Ace 290X card, which features their completely custom triple fan design. That should be a real treat. Thanks, Jack. One more thing I should really mention, guys, and don't mind the different clothing because we totally did not shoot this on the same day. We are giving away a Club3D Radeon R9 270X. There's also a whole bunch of other swag on the table, and I don't know what any of it's even for or what it does because Jack has lost control of the teleprompter because my butt gas was that funny. So we're giving away the RoyalQueen card that you saw earlier in the video. I mean, it's not exactly the same one. It's like it's the same card, but not the exact same unit. I have 15 pens. Why 15? Pen 15. Oh, I get it now. We've also got a Club3D t-shirt, another more different Club3D t-shirt, and then a butt ton, 1 metric butt ton of Club3D stickers. In fact, there are so many that I wouldn't even feel bad about using one of them for my own selfish purposes right now. I'm going to take all the stickers off this sheet, and if you wanted to be a member of the club, just like me, then you would need these stickers. It's the Cool Kids Club of graphics cards. Bam. So if you want a chance to win, guys, all you gotta do is subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, that's fine too. And like this video. That is all. If you want an extra chance to win, you can also share it. So for each of those YouTube share buttons you press, you will gain an extra entry. Good luck. Line us out. For real this time. Peace. In the club.